Welcome. In front of me I have the Bird Dance, what was it? The ZhuAudio Z3. I think I probably nailed it. Let's just pretend I did. And I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the IEMs and just give you my first impressions of them. Now, I will say I will be listening to them briefly, but whatever I'll be saying about the audio right here, what it sounds like, it's just going to be my personal preference. Let's start with that. And second of all, the best I can do right here for actually testing these out is to plug them into a one of those MacBook. This is the only thing around here that actually has a headphone jack that I can plug these in. I can tell you that plugging them into one of those like USB-C to headphone jack adapters for phones, that's not gonna do. These, from my experience, always sound like shit. So I'm not even gonna bother looking for that. This has built-in jack, obviously, so I'm hoping, basically, that it's going to sound pretty good. Other than that, I have really nothing else to test it out, and I have no idea if the MacBook right here has even enough power to drive these to its fullest extent. But anyway, let's just get straight into this. Packaging wise, it's packaged, let's put it this way. It definitely doesn't make it easy to try to read the specifications right here, because you can kind of see it's a little bit difficult to figure out what the hell is in here. But because I already spent time trying to figure it out, I can tell you that we have upgraded the dual dynamic coils. We have bamboo fiber silk diaphragm. These are dual dynamic drivers. All metal body, which you'll be able to see once I take it out. It looks actually pretty nice. And dark digital decoding chip, copper plated silver wire, high sound completion level. Sounds a little bit odd. Professional ear wrap design, that's more of an opinion, and high quality microphone, which I don't think I will be even able to demonstrate how it sounds, so sorry for that one. Anyway, let's just get straight into this. So we got some paperwork right here, bird dance, and a manual. I'm pretty sure we all know how to put earbuds in, because that's basically what these are, with a little bit of a round ear wrap. So let's actually first start off with this section right here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a nice carrying case right here. And whatever that is, I have no clue. This is actually a hard shell, as you can see, so it's pretty sweet. Inside we get okay, so we get, what is it, comply foam tips. That's cool. A little bit sticky for some reason. I just assume that they're sticky so the seal is better. Then inside here ooh, wow, we get a full set of things. Damn. Get silicone tips right here, different sizes, as you can see, hopefully. Then we get different ones, a little bit softer, I would say more traditional kind of looking ones, along with these ones. It's probably what I'm mostly used to in terms of the way they're designed. I wonder how these actually differ in terms of sound separation, all that stuff, considering these are all different materials, almost different thickness, hardness, so obviously this will probably change how the sound leaks through them, and by that also how it sounds. So yeah, anyway, next taking a look at these. There we go. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's nothing else in the box. So, like I mentioned and also read, these are metal body, as you can see, full CNC. It does have heft to it, so you can clearly feel this. And I do want to say this, because this is actually made out of metal, it should potentially improve the quality of the sound that comes out of them. Different, materials will impact how the sound sounds. So this could have a bit of a better kind of sounding, I would presume. Definitely resonance in there should be a little bit different, but honestly, I have nothing to compare it to in terms of same kind of hardware that we have in here and plastic versus metal body. So I'm not really going to talk much about it in this case. I am going to just say one thing in terms of the metal design. Unlike other audio peripherals, maybe something like, for instance, the Apple, those headphones Max, whatever the hell they're called, they are made out of aluminum. Cool material, but holy hell are they heavy. Now here you can feel the heft of these. These because they're made out of metal, they definitely have more weight to them compared to normal IEMs. But because these are IEMs, this is just super small. So even though they're heavy, I don't think this will impact that much the weight that you feel in your head. The only thing that it might impact is because we do have more weight on here. If you tend to move your head quite drastically, there will be more centrifugal force that could just kind of yoink them a little bit out, dislodge them. So if you have that problem, obviously maybe look for different ear tips, or potentially use the Comply foam ear tips that came included, as these should hopefully completely mitigate this problem. But this is just kind of things that I'm expecting and not really anything that I have tested out. Design wise on them, at least at the front, this is something that obviously will be visible. Personally, not the biggest fan. It seems a little bit tacky. So there we go, you can kind of see it right now with the ZhuAudio written right here. Actually written, this is completely engraved in here, or embossed, whichever the word for it is. And this portion right here, it has no depth to it. It's just printed on here. So yeah, there we go. Now let's untangle these. Oh, we also have a Velcro attached right here with something. I have no clue what's here. Okay, let's just untangle these. So here's the cable. It is coiled, as you can see. Oh, this has some heft to it. Okay, let's plug these in. So there we go. And let's grab, I don't know, maybe one of these. That's what I'm gonna try. It looks like the closest thing that I usually use, so yeah. Let's plop these on here. Come on. Oh boy, I can't get it. Come on. Oh, there we go, I got it on there. Damn, that's most certainly not going to be coming off anytime soon. Come on. Now there is some cheeky way to put this on. I have no clue. Oh, holy hell, come on. I am literally struggling with putting this on here. That's a first. Oh, come on. Oh, I think I got it. Dang, I've got it. Yep, there we go. Is this correctly on here? Yep, okay, wow. Successfully applied. Let's go. That was a bottle. So let's plug that in and give it a little bit of a listen. So hopefully I'm not gonna blow out my eardrums. Oh wow, that was maxed out. Cool. Good that I didn't play. Okay, let's put the other one. Okay, so after a little brief listen, I just checked it out, the news from A Perfect Circle. In terms of one of the things that they described right here in the box, clarity, yeah, definitely. These do have absolutely like amazing clarity. Now, in terms of like accuracy, you know, the profile for the sound right here, I can't really tell you. It's not really my expertise right here. They sound pretty good. I do feel like, at least when it comes into something like The Perfect Circle, I feel like the vocals are a little bit too loud to what they are usually. So that's something that kind of feels a little bit different. And additionally, they do have bass. So they're definitely not like flat sounding. To me, this is a positive. I do really like bass in my music, so that honestly is pretty nice. But even though they do have bass, it's not like super overpowering. It's not like, you know, heavy, you know, bumping or anything like that. It's they kind of have the bass, but it's still a little bit more toned down when you consider everything else around as well. So other sounds are also, other frequencies are also pretty pretty audible, to the point that I feel like from what I'm used to listening, at least in, for instance, the news, it seems like the typical drums that are there do have a little bit more sound to them than they would usually. A little bit too much, I would say. Now this is just a single song that I tested out, so this probably isn't necessarily the greatest example right here. But like I said, I'm in no way an audiophile right here, so I don't really want to talk too much about this per se, just because I could be completely misleading you. This is just my personal kind of opinion of them and how they sound to me. And obviously, to you, these might sound horrible, or they might sound freaking amazing. I don't know. Honestly, sound kind of like signature, I think it's very preferential. So you'd probably have to listen to them yourself to know if this is something that you're looking for. At least that's my usual approach to just any kind of sound periphery. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.